Residential migration is really attractive to local authorities because it brings together all our therapy, our education staff, our support workers, as well as our social workers and our dedicated foster carers. So we're able to provide a very holistic approach to the care and the needs of the young people. We had a lot of conversations with local authorities where we were trying to meet their particular needs for particular children. But also it meets the needs of the local authority on sufficiency and efficiency grounds, meeting the restrictions they've got to face. Some of the children who've been placed in residential units might have been placed initially because there was no foster placement available at the time, or because they needed the residential environment to calm them down, settle them down. But they're now in a stage where they're able to function and would benefit from being in a family placement. So move them into a residential migration placement, we're able to put in a lot of support and a lot of help to aid that transition so the children can benefit from living in a family environment. For residential migration, we have a whole range of foster carers that we use. People like Debbie here are very resilient, very professional. They've been with us for a long period of time, so they know our ways and they know our standards and qualities that we expect.
There's 9 hours support a week to support the child. She's 15 and she's sometimes emotionally much younger. Previously she had been absconding and involved in alcohol abuse and drugs. But since I've had her in placement and the support that I've had from FCA, there's been absolutely no absconding.
The move from residential home into a fostering placement can't happen overnight. It has to be a phased and a planned process. So we do a lot of planning before the move happens to make sure we get the right matching and the right type of carer in place, and we get the right support packages in place as well.
I'd actually had my young person on a respite placement about 6 months prior to her moving in with me. So she'd actually got to know us a little bit before, which was probably a good thing because we'd had her for a whole week. But there were introductions again. She did come out to the house and she did see us again, and it was something that she very much wanted as well.
The child's voice and their opinions are vital in any placement type anyway. We try and work very closely with the children in the residential setting. So we're able to say, how do you feel about this environment? How do you feel about this home? How do you feel about moving to a family? So we put in a lot of work in that planning stage. In one particular placement we have at the moment, the young man, after he'd been in place for about 6 or 7 months, he said openly in his review, if this is what family life is like, I like it. And I think that says everything that you need to know about residential migration placement.